Dmitri Bivol was off for over 7 months, so he had a little ring rust to overcome against challenger Craig Richards. But rusty or not, Bivol didn't make a strong case as being a possible threat to Canelo Alvarez at 175 or even 168 pounds if he decided to drop down. Now, he started fast in his fight against Richards, who seemed to give the undefeated WBA super champion a bit more respect than he should have. And as the rounds progressed, he seemed to gain more and more confidence. And by the late rounds, Richards was fighting on his front foot and was getting the better of Bivol in a lot of exchanges. Now, two of the scorecards had Bivol winning by only 1 and 2 points, respectively. So it appears that at least two of the judges were impressed with Richards' late round comeback. Now, Bivol has many strengths. He's technically sound, and he's a master at taking the play away from his opponents. I love his jab, his straight right. Doesn't hit terrifically hard, but he hits hard enough to keep his opponents honest. On the flip side, he backs up in a straight line, which makes him susceptible to fighters with strong jabs like Canelo. And Bivol also seems to fade in the late rounds. I mean, he may blame his late round fade on ring rust, but I've seen him do this before in some other fights. Now, these weaknesses would be made to order for Canelo, so I don't think Bivol is a threat to Canelo at all. Craig Richards, on the other hand, he looks to have made a little bit of a name for himself in this competitive effort. He was too gun-shy in the early going, and if he were more aggressive in a round or two here, he could have sprung a major upset. But his own lack of punching power may hurt him in the future. Now, there was post-fight talk of Bivol fighting the winner of Beterbiev Smith Jr. or fighting the winner of Canelo Billy Joe Sanders. I don't think Bivol will get a crack at Canelo. It's too high a risk and low reward for Canelo, even though I think Canelo would decisively defeat him. I think a good matchup for Bivol would be to take on Lyndon Arthur. And I think Arthur would defeat Bivol because of his great jab. So because Beterbiev and Canelo are busy, I think I'd rather see him against Lyndon Arthur.